Hi viewers, welcome back to the learning channel. Today we will discuss in detail mail merge. What is this mail merge? I did this in my last session also, but this is a separate session specially focused on mail merge. For example,
you are a school and you want to print DMCs with just one click from a database. So you can use MailMerge for DMCs also. Or if you have a lot of students and you have the database and you want to develop ID cards for them. So for that also you can use MailMerge, and with just one click you can develop ID cards for thousands of students. If you are a company and you need to send emails or letters to thousands of customers and you have already a database, so you can use mailmerge for that also.
you have a list of thousands of people and you want to develop tokens or vouchers or invoices, pay slips for all of them. So how you can do this very easily? For example, if you see this one, there are 2911 records filled, computerized, filled with the help of mail merge and ready for printing. Or for example, you have some staff member and you want to send them on monthly basis their pay slip. So how that can also be done with the mailmer. Or for example, you are a school and you have a lot of students and you want to send their report to their parents on their email or in printed shape, and there are a lot of students and you have already a database for them. So how you can develop such interface with mailmer? Or for example, you are just sending emails to your customers whose amount is due and you want them to receive an email automatically where all this information has been mentioned, and you just want either to send a letter or an email. So how that we can do with mail merge? Or there are invoices. You are a company and you are sending invoices to different companies that these are your bills and please pay them, and you have already a database. So how you can do that with mail merge? Very easily. You will not have to write email to everyone. There would be only one email and on these columns would be linked. So how that we can do? Now, first of all, for example, we are sending invoices or bills to different customers on monthly or weekly basis. So for these invoices and bills, you already would have a database. For example, I have a database where a name, father name, company, total due amount is there, deadlines are there, these remarks I have added. I have added these remarks. For example, if someone's deadline is, uh, for example, my deadline was today. So if someone deadline is, if someone's deadline is not passed yet, but approaching nearly, so it would say due. But if someone's deadline is already passed, so it would add a remarks overdue. I just added for this if formula. I just said is equal to if this deadline E2 is greater than the deadline that I have set. For example, I have set today. So you, if that is uh, greater than today, so it would mark that specific customer due. And if the deadline has already passed, if it is greater than then it would say overdue. No, so with just if formula, and I have already explained this if formula in my previous session. So what it would do, it would say due, because the deadline here is 31st January and today is 8th January. So it is not overdue, but due. And here you see the deadline for this person was 5th January and it's already passed. So it would say overdue. So I have added these remarks. You can add such remarks with if formula also. And then there are their emails. If you don't have emails and you want to send these invoices in print, so that's also the same method which I am going to explain. So now for these people, this is my invoices sheet. The file name is invoices. So now I will come to the MS Word file. Here I would write the name. So if it is a table or if you want it in this shape, name, and then just a line, and then father name and just line. So that's also okay. I just made a table. No issue if you don't want to make a table, and you can design this table the way you want. You can add different types of formatting, or if you want that I don't want to see the borders, so you remove the border from here, from table design, remove the border. If you want, just add a line here. So bottom border, you can use bottom border, and here also you can use bottom border. So only these lines will be visible, and other lines will not be visible. Total dues is here. Here you can add deadline. So now for example I am adding the list of the invoices. So I will go to mailing. In the mailing, I will say start mail merge. Now, if I want letters, so that's this option. If I want just to send email, so then this one, labels or any other type. But if you want email, so you can just click this email. So now I need the list of those customers. So I will add a recipient list, use an existing list. Where was my database? I will search my database. Wherever I have kept it, I will go there and just add the list of invoices. This is my invoices sheet. So, okay. Now here, what I need, name. Come here to the insert field. When you add the list, then you come here to the insert field. If you want to edit that list in MS Word, you can edit also. But here I am in the insert menu. Here I need name, so I will select name. Here I need father name, I will select father name. Here I need company, so I will select company. Here I need the section, if there is a section column. Here I need total dues, so this is the total dues. Here I need the deadline, so I will add here the deadline. And then here I need the email, so I will select this line and insert the email here. And if I want to give some instruction, for example, if I want to inform them that please pay your dues before the deadline to avoid any inconvenience, etc., etc. So just one time. Now that's it. I am here now. Finish mail merge. Whether I want to print all these invoices and send them by post, or I want to send them by email. If I want to send them by post in hard while printed, so then I will select this one. But if I want to send via email, so send email. Now it says to which column should I use for email? So you say email column. Now subject line, you can say pay your dues. This would be the subject of the email. Email format, should this whole invoice be as an attachment or as a plain text or HTML? HTML means the same similar format just like the web. So you say all, only some of them. So all, okay. When you press OK, so all these people would receive an email from you, and they would be asked about, and they would receive the similar type of um, table and then these instructions. For example, they would receive it in this format. This is the simple format, or you can see it in the edit individual document also. For example, let me develop individual document. Now you see this is the first one. Now on the next page is Minhaj. On the third page is Jamshed. So all these people, you can print these invoices now. Either you can print, or you can convert them to PDF also, or you can send them via email also. If you want to print it, so just you need to control P, print. and all these invoices would be print, and you can just now this the the method is completely the same. You can do this for everything the same way. Now, for example, you are sending just a simple email. For example, to this same list, you want to send not to send this table, but a simple email. So, how you can do that? For example, I am sending an email here. This is an email, and I add a subject here. Please pay your dues. Now, dear, here also now you would need to go to the mailing and add the list of those people. For example, there are lots of people and you want to send them a simple email with similar instruction. So you go there, use an existing, wherever the file is, insert that file here. For example, my file is this one, okay? And here I have this email option. Now I want that after this dear word, it should write automatically the name of that specific person. So here from the insert field, I have already added the list. From the insert field, I will select name. So here, see in the preview now. Here it say dear Abrar. If I click next, then it say dear Minhaj. So all the names, it is picking all those names from that list. Now, here I need this is to inform you that your payment of now that your payment of this is the amount, if you want that to add the amount here, to click it. Now here it shows amount due, but when you will see this in the final shape, it will write here that exact amount whichever was written against that name in that Excel sheet. Then you say PKR is. Now here I want to say due or overdue. So for that also I had a column which was remarks column. So here it will add those remarks. For example, here you see it says due. But if someone's is overdue, so it would write here overdue. Now, by deadline, what is the deadline? For deadline, my column was this one. So I added that. Now, preview result. It would generate such type of email, specific instruction. Here it says, Dear Abrar Hussain, this is to inform you that your payment of 10,000 PKR is due by 31st January 2022. And this is the default text that I have written. Now, if I click next, so now it said, Dear Minhaj, this is to inform you that your payment of 50,000, his payment is 50 is due. Similarly, it would be changing all these relevant fields where I have added the relevant fields. And now, if you want to send them letters, so then edit individual document. For example, if I edit individual document, you will see now here on the first page it is for Abrar Hussain. On the next page, it is for Minhaj. On the third page, it is for Jamshed. And on the fourth page, it is for Altaf. And similarly, all these pages will be created according to the number of rows that you have in that file. And if you don't want to send them, you just want to send them via email, so then it's very easy. You just come here and say send email. So send email by which column? By email column. But if you have the email and okay, so all those people will receive this type of email. So that's it. Then if you want if you are you have a lot of students, for example, and you want their parents to know about their performance, and that also if you want to send them via email, or for example if you have a database of student and you are developing DMCs, so you can develop DMCs also. Here in this msword, you will need to format all that DMC just one time. For example, this is the DMC. Here I will write ID number, name of the student, gender, father name, class, section, score, percentage, and then email of the parent. And then here you can write instructions that your student is doing good or not, all those instructions. And here you can provide subject wise detail. So this is, for example, a DMC, a student performance report. So how you are going to connect this msword file or this DMC with the database in Excel so that you may produce thousands of DMCs or thousands of email or performance report in just one click. Now I am going to add that list of students, the database of the students. For that, I will go to mailing. I will say start mail merge with a normal document because here I want DMCs to be printed. And if you want to be sent to the parents by via email, then you can select this email option. Then I will go to select recipient list. So use an existing list. Where is that list? I will go to that folder where the student database is available. For example, here I have that student database in this folder. So here this is the sheet of students, student database. Select that sheet and then click OK. Now here ID number. So come to the insert merge field. ID. Here I want name. Here I want gender. Here I want father name. Here I want the class. Here I want the section. If there is a section column, there is no section column. Here I want a score. Here I want the won't need that because this is MS Word. So here if you add, for example, see in the preview, it is displaying the percentage in this format. So for this, you need to use this formula. If you are doing it round, then the score divided by total marks and then multiply by 100 and then you say 0. 0 means no decimal. No decimal. Here I used multiply by 100 and after comma I use 0. 0 means no decimal. If you want to add decimal, so 1 or 2 decimal, you can add that number. And here now I am okay. Now I would because I have made some changes in the list, so I would need edit recipient list, and here I will need to uh, click that database and say refresh, and then okay. Now if you see, it just 65. The percentage is 65. If you want to add percentage with this, so just write one time the percentage and then everywhere this percentage will be available. So here this is the student record. Now you add here the email of that specific parent. Here, what I did here, I added from insert field the father email. And here you can write your instruction that please find your student performance and whatever instruction you want to add here. And here you will need to add the subject wise details if you have, if those are available here in the database. So you can add those. And now when you click finish, so edit individual document. Okay, now you will see on this page, it is the student, the Abrar Hussain student record. On the next page, you see Minhaj record. On the third page, you see Jamsh, and you can just print them. For example, these are DMCs. So you can just print them and send to the parents. I don't need those access in other databases. You just keep all the record in Excel, and when you need DMCs, so you can use this mail merge option also. Very easy. And you should design this page properly. You should first design this page just one time properly, and then you just need to add these fields here from mailing, whatever the list you have added here, and that's it. Now, for example, this was for the students. For staff payroll, I already discussed that. And for staff payroll, also the same process. You just need to design the specific format here. For example, this is the pay slip. So you will need here to add that list. And then from the insert merge field, you can add those field against relevant portion, add the instruction which are general, And if in between you want to add some information from those fields, for example, if you say this is for example in the students performance, if you want to add, please find your student performance which is after which is you want to add this percentage, so just add that percentage column here. For example, this was the percentage column, to add here. Now see in the preview, it would write here that percentage also. So between the email text also you can use those fields just to link them with that. Sometimes we receive emails, so those emails are mostly auto generated, but they have used such links of the fields where they keep on changing when they are sending emails to different people and according to their needs. It depends upon this database. Whatever instruction here are, you can use them and share via mail merge. So this was a simple one. And for example, if you have some tokens, for example, this is a token you have developed for thousands of beneficiaries. So here also you just need to go to mailing, come to mail merge, then select recipient list, use an existing list, go to that database wherever that is and and now I will just insert the relevant field. Here I need serial number, so I will add serial number. Finish, edit individual document, or if there are emails you can send via email, or if you just want to print it from here, so you can click the print and say all, and all will be printed and you can dispatch via post. This was a simple video just to explain the mail merge. In via mail merge, you, for example, sometimes we need to send passwords or different instructions to people. So for that also, if you have a database where that important information is available, for example, if you send an email by names and just mention the amount, so you just need these two columns there. So just add this excel sheet, and for the name column use this name column whenever you want to address a name, and when you want to address a payment or an amount, so use this column for month, for everything, so that where you can develop these mail merge with some easy steps. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any questions, please comment on the video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, like the video, comment and share. Thank you so much.